Welcome all. Today we are to be study about the work material and its machinability. In last lecture we have already studied about the tool material and work material and whatever that tool material different tool materials their properties we have to be already study. So today we are to be study about the machinability. Machinability is a complex property that indicates the possibilities of machining a particular material to an acceptable shape and surface finish. The machining with some material easily done whereas it may be difficult in other. The machinability of material varied from material to material. It is defined as each material can be satisfactorily in machined, but not that definition. The machinability it have a different definitions like the tool life of tool material before tool failure or resharpening. We can measure the machinability. The tool life of tool material before tool failure or resharpening. Then second, also it is to be defined as the power consumption per unit volume of material removal. So how many power consumed to remove the volume of material, that is to be named as a machinability. Also the machinability it is defined as the quality of material surface finishing. So good surface finish or bad surface finish also define the machinability. The good machinability associated with material removal with moderate forces. When the action of proper chips does not causes excessive tool wear and good surface finish. Sometimes high hardness of material will be give more machinability because of high temperature during machining, more power consumption and high tool wear. Then the next, the different variables which are to be affecting on the machinability. It include the three variables: work variable, tool variable and cutting condition. So work variable, the different work variable these are to be affected on the machinability. It include chemical composition of our workpiece material, also the mechanical properties like toughness, brittleness, ductility or etc. Then the microstructure composition of our workpiece material, also the method of production of work material, the physical properties of workpiece material. So these are the work variables which are to be affecting on our machinability. Then second variable, that is of a tool variable. It is the most important variable affecting on the machinability. In last lecture we have to be study about the tool geometry, their different angles. So these are to be affecting on the machinability. It include the nature of engagement of tool with the worker. So how we contact our tool to our workpiece, it is to be affecting on the machinability. Also it include the geometry of our cutting tool, the tool material, which tool material we have to be used, the rigidity of our tool, machining variables, the power and accuracy of our machine tool, and also the rigidity of machine. These are to be affecting on our machinability. When the machine should be rigid and have sufficient power to withstand the induced cutting forces and to minimize the deflection. So the number of parameters including the tool geometry, tool material, their angles, their engagement of our tool to the work, all these are to be affected on the tool, on the machinability. And the third parameter, that is of a cutting condition. So cutting condition, the cutting speed having the greatest influences on our tool life. When the cutting speed increased, the surface finish of material will be improved. And also the dimensions of cut have been influences on life of tool. So these are the three parameters, those are to be affecting on the machinability. Then we study about the evaluation of the machinability, how that machinability it is to be of a evaluated by these different material. So cutting forces, in that figure we have to be say that cutting process, so during our cutting process there is of a machinability and the number of factors on which we have to be evaluate our machinability. So the first, that is of a operation life or tool life. Under similar condition of the machining, if we say that higher the tool life, that indicates the higher machinability or better machinability. So these are the four factors though on which we have to be evaluate our machinability. So tool life higher, that indicate there is of a better machinability. Then second point, that is of a cutting forces or forces and power. So the forces and power lower, then we can say that there is of a better machinability. Then third, surface finish. The surface finish, the better surface finish, that indicates the better machinability. And last, the chief former, that is the higher material removal rate indicates the better machinability. So the machinability that is to be evaluated better or less depends upon that number of factors. It also including the specific cutting energy. So lower specific cutting energy, that indicates the better machinability. Shear angle, higher the shear angle, that indicates the better machinability. So through that factors we have to be evaluate that machinability. Then the advantages of machinability, of higher machinability. First, that is of a less power consumption. If there is of a better machinability, less power consumption, less tool wear, the high metal removal rate, the good surface finish can be produced, and high cutting speed can be used. So if we maintain the better machinability, if we maintain that different factors as we see in the last slide, so we can get the advantage of our machinability. Then the next point, that is of a machinability index. So it is a quantitative measure of machinability. It is used to compare the machinability of different types of material and act as a quick and reliable second method. The rated machinability of two or more materials may be vary to different process of cutting like heavy turning, light turning, milling, forming, etc. So the standard formula for the machinability index, that is I is equal to, it is to be denoted by the letter I, machinability index. So I is equal to cutting speed of metal investigated for 20 minutes tool life divided by cutting speed of standard steel for 20 minutes to life. So that indicates I is equal to VI, investigated metal cutting speed, divided by the standard steel of cutting speed, VS. So the common material for I, such as stainless steel, there is of a 25%, aluminum alloy 390 to 1500%, magnesium alloy it is from 500 to 2000%, Low carbon steel, it is from 55 to 60%. And red brass, that is 180%. So through that formula, we have to be identify the machinability and index, the value of I. So the machinability, it is to be of a, we can say that it is a, each material can be satisfactory in machined. Thank you.